There are things that you should never be caught doing in public. So I'll be diving into the things that I feel that you should never be caught doing in public. So I urge you to watch this video today and so that you don't find yourself doing any of those things I shared in this video in public. The first thing you should never be caught doing in public is fighting. Why are you fighting in public? It's not good fighting in public, be it verbally or physically. There are ways to handle a situation than fighting. If you find yourself in a situation whereby it's getting so intense, probably it's heated up, just take a walk. That way you're maintaining your composure, you're taking yourself out of that situation to avoid further embarrassment. So I don't see the reason why you should be fighting in public. Don't ever find yourself fighting in public, be it verbally or physically. Kindly walk away. Now, the next thing you should never be caught doing in public is never be rude to people, irrespective of their status. No matter the status of this person or people who you find interacting with in public, don't be disrespectful to them. Let me use for example security guards, people who are security guards in hotels or homes. You find out that some people are probably disrespectful to those people. They look down on them. They feel that beneath them. Anybody, every one of us is equal. Every one of us is a human, and every one of us deserve equal treatment. So we should be treated as human beings. So I don't think and I don't feel is wrong. I feel it's very wrong to be disrespectful to people who you feel that are beneath you, probably house helps, waiters. You shouldn't be rude to people in public. Even to strangers, don't be rude to people in public. Okay. Learn to treat everybody with kindness, learn to be polite to people. Don't be rude to people. It doesn't speak well of you. Now, the next thing you should never be caught doing in public is never leave your house unkept or disorganized. Never ever leave your house unkept or disorganized. Never be caught unfresh. Before you step out of your house, make sure you put your hair together, your clothes together, your shoes together. Because that way, even when you step out of your home, you're confident you're ready to take over the world. Now, have you ever found yourself in a situation whereby you stepped out of your house and you're like casually just stepped out and then you see somebody you know and you're hiding? Why? Because you feel you're not put together, you feel your hair is not put together, you feel your shoes not put together, you feel you're not looking your best. Never find yourself in that situation. That's why you should never step out of your house unkept. Leave your house kept. Put yourself together. You don't have to look like your problems, okay? Never be caught unfresh. All right. So the next thing you should never be caught doing in public, don't be noisy. You don't have to be noisy. You have to maintain composure. When you're outside, you shouldn't be the loudest. When people, maybe your neighbors, they can hear you, or the people around are like, "Ah, who is this person making noise?" You don't want to be that person that people are looking at like, who is this tout? Okay. So don't want to be noisy when you're public. Even when you want to talk and you feel maybe you're in a place where the music is loud or something, you can actually tap the person or go close to the person and share what you want to share with the person. Okay. You don't have to be noisy in public. It's not it's not good being noisy in public. Okay. Now, before I move over to the next tip on what you should never be caught doing in public, this is Talk with Siska, and I'd love to be your friend. So kindly like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss out on any of my videos. I really do appreciate you. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys in my next video. All right. Now, the next tip on what you should never be caught doing in public is never be caught putting up aggressive attitude. Never be caught putting up aggressive attitude in public. Let's say you stepped out and you're all there by yourself on your phone and you're all looking moody, you're putting up an attitude of nobody should come close to me, you're on your own, you're actually making people to stay away from you. And I believe that's not what you want. You wouldn't want to go out in public and you're putting up this aggressive attitude that nobody should come close to me, you're sitting all by yourself, moody, you're all looking at your phone. No, that's a very bad, that's not a good thing to do in public. So when you step out there in public, put up a welcoming attitude, put an attitude of that people can easily approach you, people can easily talk to you. You don't want to find yourself out there and you're putting up this aggressive attitude. It's not a good thing to do in public. Okay. Now, the last thing you should never be caught doing in public is do not engage in gossip and backbiting. Don't engage in these things. They don't speak good of you. Imagine going out there in public and you're sitting in a circle of people. And you're sitting with your circle of friends and you guys are gossiping and backbiting. Do you know the funny thing about gossiping and backbiting? You are the next person they will gossip and backbite. When you are sitting in that circle and you're there devouring one person, talking about that person, saying this, that about that person, good thing is that by the time you leave, you'll be the next person that they will devour. So when you have friends who gossip, backbite, I think it's time to cut those people off. It doesn't speak well because the same way they are backbiting and they start the same way they will also do you. So these are things I don't feel it's nice backbiting and gossiping about people in public. Even if you feel somebody is doing something you don't like, call the person's attention, let the person know what the person is doing that needs to be adjusted, and take it from there rather than gossiping and backbiting about that person. You don't want to be you don't want to be that person who is gossiping and backbiting about your friend in public. Okay? So never be caught doing this thing in public. Don't backbite. Don't gossip. When I reach out to that person and talk about it because I see it as very immature gossiping and backbiting about people in public. I believe we got value. So kindly share with us what you think should not be done in public. Share with us in the comment section so that we can all learn. Okay? So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.